What's up, guys? If you are into music reaction channels that are honest, raw, and authentic, look no further. You found your destination. It is the Tazzz and Philly Show. Welcome to our journey.
And make sure that you subscribe below and enjoy the show.
What is good, you sexy son of a guns? It's Philly. That's Tazzz. It's the Tazzz and Philly Show, and we are back with another reaction video. Hey, YouTube, what is back? Philly and Tazzz. We're back after a couple days off, and we are back and getting ready into the Tom MacDonald new video. Sorry we're a couple days late with this one, but I know it's going to be exciting to get into. It's his new one. It's Dirty Money. So welcome back, HOG Nation, Hangover Gang. Welcome back, all the Fantastics. I've stayed away from this song. I did not listen to it. I waited to do it today, so I have no idea what it's all about. And it was hard because this shit's been all over the place, I know. I know it's trending. I know it's doing very well, but I don't know what it's about. So, Tazzz, feel free to give your thoughts, any shout-outs, and we'll get on into it.
Yeah, just excited to see what this song is all about. Just like Philly said, I have not watched it, even though Temptation was fighting. So we'll talk more afterwards. So without further ado, here we go.
They're angry that they'll never shut me up. I'm making more noise. Turn me up or turn me down, it's your choice. Black lives only matter when they got a corpse to exploit. Cause the media made millions off the protests for George Floyd. That's called ad revenue. They make cash selling you all the crap in the ads while they broadcast news. Ooh, the network full of liars got investment capital and segments sponsored by Pfizer. And the freedom fighters, I feel like the left just plants them to infiltrate the right. It's extensive planning, then it happens overnight. It's impressive branding. Make $1 million off of shirts that say let's go Brandon. It's a cash grab, everyone's a lab rat. Amazon made billions of dollars from sanitizer and black mass, and that's that. Funny how the terrorists who attack always come from places that are oil rich and have gas. Democrats, they don't give a damn. What is this about? Our military trapped in the Middle East, can't get them out. Heroes are the ones who had the Constitution written down. Y'all are using hero while describing Kyle Rittenhouse.
1 cent, 2 cent, 3 cents, 4. We get less and they get more. By insult since we were born. They want money. We want dirty dollars fill their pockets while our coffins fill the ground. They make profits solving problems they create to keep us down. Dirty money. Dirty money. I don't want your dirty money.
They might kill me for this song, it's all classified intelligence. Don't need to go to war to secretly be getting benefits. When Russia launches rockets, we condemn them, but there's evidence a US politician owns the screws they're assembled with. Ain't no war on drugs, it's economic. You make money off an inmate, every jail cell is profit. Our prisons are privately owned, illegal marijuana just mean kids smoking weed turn to dollars in their pockets, let's be honest. Domestic threats in comparison to nuclear powers who hate the West is embarrassing. Still we label truckers in a convoy as terrorists and confiscate donations, we have no idea where it is. A pipeline leaks, price of gas goes higher. Stock market crash, everybody gets fired. Economy is weak while we trying to beat a virus. $1 trillion in debt to China. We celebrate the smallest battles we're winning, so they can publish the headline that's gonna fuel division. But if we champion the crumbs, then it's crumbs that we're given. When we don't make any progress, we're stuck at the beginning.
1 cent, 2 cent, 3 cents, 4. We get less and they get more. By insult since we were born. They want money. We want dirty dollars fill their pockets while our coffins fill the ground. They make profits solving problems they create to keep us down. Dirty money. Dirty money. I don't want your dirty money. Money, 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 money.
Not enough soap to scrub, it's soaked in blood.
It's all about the money, 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 money.
Every time we make a buck, they take from us.
It's all about the money, 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 money.
The dollar runs our lives until we die.
It's all about the money, 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 money.
It controls your mind and it controlling mine.
Dirty dollars fill their pockets while our coffins fill the ground. They make profits solving problems they create to keep us down. Dirty money. Dirty money. I don't want your dirty money.
All right, there you go.
Yeah, it's kicked out for a minute, but that's all right.
All right, good. Everything looks good. Wow.
Yeah,
You want
I
to go
mean,
first? You follow this a lot more. Well, let me first say I'll be the first to say like I don't follow politics and news heavily because, quite frankly, it gives me a literally, not imagining this, literally a fucking headache. And I suffer from migraines. Like, I get migraines times 100. So, a lot of shit, I wait until I hear from people that I trust. I don't listen to everybody because everybody has an opinion. I don't have time for hearing all that. So, there's like select few that I trust and I'll listen to them. Doesn't necessarily mean that I heed what they say, but if it makes sense, I'll do further research. Tom is one person that I believe. I mean, I know he's not doing all this shit just for dollar bills or anything. He's truthful, he's honest, and I trust him. So there was a lot of information and stuff. Some of the stuff he was saying I did not know. Um, so yeah, it seems it's time to check into certain things. But it's just a shame the way the world is that like you have to even worry about all this mess. I don't know. Say something, Philly. Maybe I'll say something else.
the guy speaks an awful lot of factual stuff and a lot of truths. And, he went back into Tom's done other political songs before, and he has talked about government and shit like that and dirty money and things of that nature before. I've heard it plenty of times from him. But this is the part of Tom MacDonald that I like because you can't get this all the time from somebody that's not kind of like on an independent situation, because this would never get released. I've said that before. You're never going to hear this from an artist on a label. It would just never fly. And he talks about it. It's just the truth. Like, anytime there's war, there's money to be made. Anytime there's a high profile killing, whether it's the George Floyd thing that he talked about or anything, there's, some of these horrible things that have happened that you see that get blown up in the media because it's truth, like whether it be police brutality or whatever the case may be. As horrible as it is, there's always somebody pocketing off that shit. Even if you go back to COVID, yeah, like we were all locked in our houses, but there were still corporations making money. Amazon selling sanitizer wipes and masks, and there's always a dollar behind whatever the hell is going on. And he speaks to that, and it's the truth. And sometimes you don't want to hear about it. I truly believe if we knew half of what is truly going on, it would probably rattle a lot of people to their cores. There's a lot of things and it's hard to talk to everybody about it, but there's a lot of things that I believe that are things that have gone on with the government that, and I do not think the government has our best interest in mind for any way, shape, or form. I always think that they're looking to divide, because if you're not divided, if you come together unanimous as one and you fight the cause as one, you can take them down. But the minute they divide in the middle, it's black and white versus white, and it's Republican versus Democrat. And if you're a Republican, and then you have to hate Democrats, and if you're a Democrat, you have to hate Republicans. I mean, a lot of people, like, their political views are kind of down the middle. Like, some things you might think you agree with on the Democratic side, maybe some things you think of on the Republican side. Doesn't mean you have to be, but I mean, the whole thing is about conquering and dividing and about money, and it's the truth, and he speaks to it, and I can't disagree with half the shit he says. So I like the beat, I like the message, I like how he delivers it. Like I said, you don't always have to agree with what he said, but his lyrics have content. They have a meaning behind them, and that makes him a great artist, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree with everything he said. With what Philly said and what Tom said, and I agree with what Tom's saying. I'm just saying, like, it's just a headache to even have to deal with this. But
I understand. Yeah.
it is what it is. We can unfortunately change, but it throws me. This is the thing that throws me, because I take many things in life seriously. So to be called the United States, but yet there's so much divide, that part confuses the shit out of me.
Hey, look at a guy that's, he's Canadian, and he talks so much about the United States. And I know that, he produces music in this area, and he has a lot of fans from the United States and all, but it's just interesting. Sometimes you don't even hear that stuff from people that are within our own country. You're hearing this from somebody like Tom, which is awesome. So I applaud it, man.
Yeah, I mean that too, because he could just be like, "Oh, I'll just worry about Canada," but
right, sure.
But yeah, so that's cool. So for him and anybody else that wants to spread knowledge, I guess it's just a matter of, yeah, it would be great if everybody listens. Um, and then have the knowledge and then base their opinions off of that. Again, I'm a perfect example. It may not be stuff that you want to hear. I don't get excited when I hear this stuff, but I'm man, or not even man, but human enough to say, oh, that's facts, that's factual, or oh, I did research just to double check, and yes, it's showing true. As much as I don't want to hear it,
Well,
it's true, and then that keeps me from being out of the dark, because there's unfortunately too many people that are in the dark, like completely ostrich in the sand. And that's not necessarily an intentional thing. Some people just may not have the knowledge, or they just don't have the means or the desire even to even look further,
well,
and they just follow the herd, so to
the
speak.
you know what we talk about rabbit holes and going down musical rabbit holes. You start looking into this stuff, you start digging just a little bit, and you end up in rabbit holes that you never believed or could have believed you could end up in. Some of the things that you can find if you really, really go down that road, and obviously this is a music reaction channel. I'm not trying to get long-winded, but it's just, it can blow your fucking mind. It can open your eyes, and it can really make you second guess, a lot of the people that you think are supposed to be in your corner when they're really not. So, that being said, I like the song quite a bit, and I'm certainly ready to vote.
Yeah, let's vote.
All right. Well, anybody new to the channel? This is a 2 rating system. This is the ass or pass. It's thumbs up, thumbs down. Anybody that's been here before, you know the drill. Tazzz will count to 3. I will drum roll. We will wait together, and then we will get into this the next reaction video. Ass or pass, like I said, thumbs up, thumbs down. If the song sucked, it's ass. If the song is great, it passes. Tazzz, are you ready?
I'm ready. 3, 2, 1.
Yep. Another
Thank you,
one,
Tom.
man. Yeah, man. I mean, it never ends with him. He just keeps coming out with one good one after another, and all over the map as far as his messages and his deliveries, and another one that I think he knocked out of the park. So thank you guys again for being here. Thanks to HOD Nation, all that fantastics. We will be back very shortly with another reaction video. So until next time, I am Philly. That's Tazzz. It's the Tazzz and Philly Show. Have a wonderful night. Peace.
Take it easy and keep it breezy.